A new Untold story, episode 474. Is that correct?
474, yes. That is the area code of Saskatchewan, but
Nice.
We'll get into that another day. We'll get into Regina, Moose Jaw, Prince Albert, Flin Flon, and Saskatoon later.
They have Regina and
Those are all
Prince
names,
Albert?
yes.
Those are both like genitalia kind of based,
Yeah.
I guess.
You want me to that's your reply to what I'm going to say? No, you're just going to say, like, no, that's a new Untold story. Yeah, okay. Hey, is that story old or told? Fuck no, baby! That's a new Untold story. A new Untold story. It's a fresh baked Untold story. A new Untold story.
We're here with Wonton Dawn.
And
Hey,
we're
how are you?
in Memphis.
We're Memphis.
Memphis.
Memphis, man.
Aside from all of the conventional metrics used to judge the quality of a city, I don't think it's unspeakably bad here.
People really fucking like me here as opposed to Minneapolis.
The people have been tremendous.
Food's good.
The food's good.
This,
Is the food good?
yeah.
Okay.
No, the food is like novel. It's everything's novelty.
Barbecue spaghetti,
Yeah.
novelty.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, it's a great. It's a. We're here with the whole rediscovering crew. We're in, for some reason, Nick Fasoli's suite
Fasoli accidentally booked a suite.
for himself.
I think he thought he was ordering like a cookie.
Yeah, he thought it was SWEET.
He thought he was booking a $500 a night cookie. He thought he was going to get a complimentary cookie.
He gets so excited for payday at
He's
work.
like, what is all this carpet and furniture?
He only speaks in candy
You
terms.
don't
He
need
calls
this.
us nerds.
He did it over the phone. He wondered why it cost so much, but he thought it must be worth it.
Wait, is the suite big?
A golden
yes, sir.
cannoli.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes, I will take the big suite.
It's massive.
He gets paid $200,000 a year. He just
there
gets
it is.
two 100-gram bars.
That's all he asks for, man. Dude,
A built-in cheesecake bar.
Fasoli has had the most insane run of being on projects. He's coming off of the Internet Invitational where he crashed through the fence.
He was the star of that show. And for those who don't know, Fasoli is our polyethnic drone pilot. He is our global composite of a man. Hexacontinental. He spans 6 different continents.
Based off of headwear, he could be passable as any race, any
True.
nation.
Y'all's guess is as good as ours. He's
Oh my-
Pangean. Yeah.
Fasoli's Pangean.
Depends on his emotion. Like right now, he's Polynesian when he's happy.
Yeah.
When he's mad, he's Armenian.
He could pass as Inuit like that.
Yeah, I'd say like German's like one of the only
Yeah,
races
he
he
could be
couldn't
in-
pass
He
as.
could be Inuit for sure.
He could be Inuit.
But he for those that don't know, the Internet Invitational giant golf thing, Fasoli moved somebody's ball in a $1 million golf tournament and then immediately drove a golf cart through a fence at a very nice country club.
Let's pad his stats first. He's an exceptional drone pilot.
Exceptional, fantastic, great guy.
Great guy.
When a lot of people
Hardworking.
what did
Charming.
Large.
Tech guy Andrew always say? Hard work is the scarcest resource at Barstool. It's not scarce with Nick Fasoli.
No.
And he had Paige Sporanic giggling.
She was loving on
She was loving
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So
But now, all right. So what?
we get here, and we go to this diner across the street. You weren't there. I was with Wonton, and Fasoli. It was like what, 9 in the morning, and we're all getting breakfast, and some of the guys got pancakes to split at the table. So Fasoli had one of the pancakes, and so he, since he only had one giant pancake, he decided to get the breakfast pizza, but he asked for a modified breakfast pizza. So to get rid of the sauce on the pizza and replace it with gravy.
I respect that move, honestly.
just sitting there, and I felt like such a pussy ordering the Greek yogurt parfait afterwards.
Yeah.
After his gravy pizza with pancake appetizer.
Yeah. So yeah, he only had one pancake, so might as well upgrade the pizza and have just gravy sauce.
Fasoli, was that an off-menu hack?
Nope.
Yeah, it was on the menu.
It was a modifier
I don't know.
for the
Is
pizza.
gravy pizza popular?
It's the biggest thing on the menu.
The biggest. What do you mean the biggest? Like the largest item? Yes,
Exactly.
it was the largest item on the menu.
It's the most.
To be fair, our waitress kind of talked him into it. He was like, I'm thinking about subbing in gravy. And she was like, that is 1,000% the move. You need to do that.
Our other producer, Dags, had a crazy move, though. He was like, how big are the pancakes? To the waitress, and then he put his arms like this. He started way too big. It's like, start small and go this direction.
Wait, you were doing a
He was
tell me
how,
when
how
thing,
big are the
starting with
pancakes?
here.
And he started this big and was going in. Like, we're just...
You live in a fantastical world of mythical possibility.
Are the pancakes big? Like, then he started going like this. I was like, start pancake sized. So that's the crew we're rolling with. Fasoli, then, what was it?
I marked some things down.
I wrote some things
Robin
down about
Thicke.
Fasoli too. Robin Thicke, the singer
yeah,
of Blur,
I guess
the
we could
duo
start
of
with-
Blurred Lines.
So, what were you saying? You said they were going to remake the show Robin Thicke.
I met Robin Big.
You
He
could
meant
be
Robin
big with
Thicke.
thick, but then
A
Blurred
fitting
Lines.
synonym.
Blurred Lines. And then like the deep voice is thick. I know you want it. That's my favorite thick line from that song.
Damn, these guys are the next Run the Jewels. It's Blurred Lines. Robin Thicke, the duo. It's like what it would be called if Big was a woman.
Robin Thicke. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, dudes can't really be thick.
Dudes can be thick. I mean, Fasoli's 1,000% thick.
Well, yeah, if
a
Fasoli
thick
goes on
boy.
Beale Street, there will be Robin Thicke. Give me your drone, bitch.
Yes, yeah. They do say Memphis is the most dangerous big city out there. We haven't experienced any crime firsthand.
I think it's like by far the highest violent crime rate in the country.
Oh yeah, I don't even think there's a close second.
But like people always like, I hate when dorks are like, you watch out for the crime. It's like only cool people are victims of violent crime, in my opinion. Like you have to be somebody.
it's tough
Yes.
to get yourself in a situation.
You got to be like that.
yeah,
You're
you have
not
to be
targeting.
cool enough to be looking for drugs, trying to get a hooker, and that's how you find
You
yourself.
kind of got to be the man to get
Yeah.
to get
shot
stabbed.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because we asked somebody about the crime. They're like, there's this guy named Mr. Bubbles who sells bubbles, which is like the most apt name and career for Mr. Bubbles.
Yep.
And he got shot in the head.
Yeah. That's like the most harmless thing you can do. Is just be
He
doing
was a
like
bubble salesman and shot the bubble salesman in the head.
thing in the world.
There's no one more pure on this earth than a street corner bubble vendor, a bubble merchant.
he got shot in the head.
Bubble merchant.
He's a bubble monger on the corner of Beale Street trying to make kids happy. It's like 50 cents a bubble. And then somebody shot him in the head.
And somehow missed. I think it only grazed his head, and he is.
Do you know why they
has
shot
survived.
Mr. Bubbles in the head? Somebody spilled beer in his bubble mix. And they shot him.
Wait. What?
Yeah.
Wait, someone spilled beer on Mr. Bubble? Or
In his
Bubble?
mix.
And then shot him?
Mr. Bubbles like yelled at him. They shot him. Grazed his temple.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so if someone like accidentally steps on our shoes tonight, let's
Don't say a word.
Yep, let's just accept that.
Yeah, just take it.
But then we were like, is he fine? And he was like, yeah, he just licks our windows every once in a while. It's like, all right. So I guess he's okay. Wait, what else? Fasoli
said,
asked us
is Nick Cage black?
we were trying to figure out whose name. Like we're here with like Corey, who has like, there's a lot of black Corys. We're here with Chris. There's a lot of black Chris's. There's like one black Kyle, I think, on the Ravens. Kyle Hamilton.
Oh, of all?
Is that the only black Kyle?
think
Yeah,
it's the only-
no, we exist.
Kyle Duggar.
Kyle Duggar.
Kyle the rapper.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Nick, we were trying to figure out black Nicks, and Fasoli asked if Nick Cage was black, but he confused him with Marvel superhero Luke Cage. So it's been pretty
Robin
awesome.
Thicke is so awesome.
Robin Thicke is so funny. The duo.
What was the controversy with the actual song, Blurred Lines?
I think he just had like Emily Ratajkowski just dancing naked in the music video.
No,
right?
no. The controversy is they stole the song from Marvin Gaye. I guess it has like one of the
Aren't
same
the lyrics rapey?
melodies or bass lines as
Yeah.
a Marvin Gaye song.
The lyrics were not quite rapey. I think they were just about unenthusiastic consent.
The lines are blurred.
Very apathetic consent. But yeah, I think Marvin Gaye, the Gaye estate, sued them just for vibes.
Yeah, the Gaye
The vibes
estate.
were too like it was Marvin Gaye's song,
Yeah.
and the Gaye estate won. I think.
Well, I think it was like the beat, maybe.
I think
Yeah,
would
either
you
the
say
beat or the melody.
So that should fall on.
was a
Is that Mark
landmark case.
Ronson who did that song, or I don't know who Mark
Yeah.
Ronson is, but he pops up. Is he Macklemore's guy?
He's like a
No. He's
I think he was, yeah.
British
No.
producer. He also did
DJ.
that Bruno Mars song that like was enormous. What's that most famous Bruno Mars song? Yes, Uptown Funk.
Funk.
That's a Ronson original.
I started reading his autobiography.
You were reading Mark
really? Come
Ronson's
yeah, it
autobiography?
it started off.
You got to
way
stop
too douchey.
unplugging your microphone. That's crucial.
Yeah.
Nervous
I wanted
tick
to just-
when I podcast is unplug the microphone over and over.
I'm hoping that this is going to be the best sounding podcast you guys have recorded on the road.
That's
Since-
a pretty low bar.
Yeah, I think the first three just didn't have audio when you were recording these on the road.
Dude,
Rediscovering season 1.
I mean, we put out the video of our Alaska podcast, and it was like watching a GIF. It was nothing. It was nothing, and I'd imagine it was a pretty good one. I think we recapped all of the stuff.
I think we recapped the whole drone incident where my friend trolled Fasoli.
Oh,
and
that's right.
Said that they were writing the article about
and
failed
then we broke
hometown
down
heroes.
Fasoli just inviting his uncle to the house, and it's just one of the bigger black men I've ever seen in Alaska.
Yeah.
You want to talk about statistical anomalies? I guess you'd think some of his relatives would be black, but
Well, yeah, I think definitely he's everything.
but to have an Fasoli, is it a black uncle? Is it an uncle?
He's not like related to him, but like he grew up.
He's not
with,
related.
Like, dad and his brother.
So he's
A family friend, a very
You
close
adopt
family
him as
friend.
an
Been
uncle.
around for like a long time.
You blindsided, but like with an older man. Interesting. No, but it feels good to be back on the road. We used to do these for like 7 days in a row, and now we're condensed it down to 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it down. I'm excited about this one. Right.
Yeah, it's like 3 long days where we get a lot done. Enough for like a 45-minute video. So I'm
We're
pumped.
fueled by gravy pizza, so we're good.
And yeah, I don't know if you guys talked about this, but on the last trip in Minnesota, we met the first Nick hater, I think, that I have ever come
They're out
across.
there.
Yeah.
They're out there.
They're rare, but it was just a nice old woman who was nice to everybody except for
Me and
Nick.
Kyle talked about that.
Okay.
You sent the clip, and it's like it seems like it's scripted how much this nasty bitch hated me.
you saw the clip, right?
Yeah.
To be fair, you were really bad at the accordion.
No, I wasn't.
He wasn't.
I was pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty complex instrument. It's like 8 instruments in one, and even if you're good at it, I'll say it now, the accordion sounds like shit.
There we go.
There we go.
Let it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
The accordions suck.
Accordions suck. She signed the release already, right?
Accordions actually suck. They can suck and blow.
They
That's when
suck
you-
and blow, and they sound
pull it
like
in and out.
Yeah, dude. It's like it's a fucking crumpled bagpipe.
Weak ass music.
Thank you.
You ever see the Memphis accents?
Yeah. Glorilla.
They say Merzik?
Merzik.
One guy was like, like celebrities read mean tweets. I
Yeah.
think it was Pooh Shiesty, and he was like really sad, and he was reading, and he was like, Pooh Shiesty's music is trash. And he's like, I'm only Herman. They treat
I'm
me
only
like
Herman.
They treat me like I'm not even Herman.
It's a good accent. You know how like whenever you go to a different city, you get that area's TikToks on your feed?
Yeah, that's cool.
Dude, have you opened up TikTok here? It's only
no.
roller rinks. It's
That's
only
where these
roller
are.
rink
Yeah, I've
TikToks.
been loving on these.
And there's this white dude named Phil that has like a platinum bottom tooth, and he just goes by in slow mo and just shows it, and then just everybody's lusting after Phil. And then I'll go to the comments when Phil's not in it, and every comment's where Phil.
Those guys are swaggy.
Yes, they're swaggy as fuck.
Don, have you seen these rollerbladers?
I have not. No, I
roller
didn't know
skaters,
rollerblading
yeah.
was actually big in the
Roller
Memphis
skaters.
area.
Yeah, roller skaters. Have you ever seen Roll Bounce? It's classic canon.
No, I've seen that movie about people on rollerblades where they play a sport that like is extremely violent.
Murder Ball.
Murder Ball. Yeah. Yep.
No, Roll Bounce.
Yeah, that's
is
the only
about a
rollerblading movie I've
roller
seen.
rink. Brandon used to do it. Brandon Walker. Pretty well.
I threw a roller skating party when I lived out in Shanghai. We like rented a disco, and yeah, it was an absolute failure. We lost a lot of money, but
How many people showed up to the roller disco in China?
we probably got maybe like 75 people. But
That seems like a pretty successful.
Oh my god.
But there was like a 500 person capacity, and we had to rent the whole thing out and like buy enough booze for 500 people.
75 people in a Chinese place has to be fucking on the low end.
Yes.
Their
yeah.
smallest towns have like 7 trillion people.
Yeah.
It's like,
Their quaint villages, 6.5 million.
yeah, like a remote town that doesn't get internet or groceries has upwards of 10.5 million people.
Just live.
Speaking of population size, KB, you taught me a very interesting fact.
What did I teach you?
Okay. That Memphis is the largest city on the Mississippi
That
River.
was
Is that true?
without checking, I'm pretty sure they have a pretty big city proper population. But the ones that you'd think would have bigger, like Minneapolis, St. Louis, New Orleans, are tiny.
Okay, yeah, because those are pretty much the only other ones I know.
For the Mississippi being something that's so prominent and that's made America grow and boom, you would think we'd have one of our premier cities on the Mississippi River.
There was a
If you
time
had to
when
choose a city on the Mississippi to live in, what would you pick?
I mean, a lot of people thought St. Louis was going to become the Chicago, and then
Yeah.
just Chicago took off. But there was a time when everyone thought St. Louis was going to be the next big thing in America.
Riggs is from St. Louis, right?
Riggsy boy is.
So I'm wearing an Orlando Pace jersey backwards like Nelly once. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, St. Louis, I know we're kind of not all fans of St. Louis, but I mean, I spent one day there with you guys.
Yeah, we had one day and it was like right by the ballpark, but it wasn't during
Yeah.
baseball season, so
Yeah.
They have a nice ballpark village.
But that's kind of what their
Can't speak on
entire
anything else.
economy revolves around. Then, like, they're famous for cutting bagels the wrong way.
yeah. Well, they started Panera Bread. It's called
Okay.
St. Louis Bread Company there, right? And everywhere else it's called Panera.
I didn't know
I
that.
mean, yeah, I guess that's cool.
Good contribution
pretty cool.
to society.
I like that their university's the Billikens. Little imps.
That blue thing.
That little blue
Yeah,
thing.
that's all right.
You're just all right.
Yeah, they have a
They're known for fried
Forest Park,
raviolis.
a massive park. Enough on St. Louis.
Yeah, this isn't about St. Louis.
No.
Donnie, you were saying you about to get into Kyle.
Oh, well, no, we can go
You
ahead.
can start with Kyle and then do some Kyle talk first.
This is your first A New Untold Story episode as an engaged man.
Now, I will not be an avid participant in the label fiance. It just doesn't feel right.
Is the man a
It sounds
fiancé
very
as well?
pretentious.
I don't like being a fiance.
I always just thought the
and I
woman
don't
was a
wanna say
fiance.
it.
Oh, you could be a male fiance?
That's gay.
That sounds very gay.
I'm a male fiance.
Yeah, I don't want to be a fucking fiance.
Dude, that's the wokest shit I've ever heard.
It is.
Males can't be fiancés. No male fiancés in the fucking Olympics this year.
I'm
dude.
like embarrassed. I'm a fiance, dude. 3 syllables. Ew.
Yeah.
French accented one.
fiancé.
I mean, I'm married and I
suit
like still
attachment.
catch myself just saying my girlfriend.
Yeah,
No, that's weird.
Yeah, that's probably not
the
good.
girlfriend is too juvenile. Fiance's too sophisticated.
My gal?
my gal.
Wife sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna be a husband.
I can deal with that.
You can deal with. Are you cool being a groom?
Groom is fine. I've done it before.
No, you haven't.
I've been one
Have you?
before.
You've been married?
My wrestling coach. I've been a groom before. Groomed.
What? You married?
And I felt like I did a photo shoot. We did a photo shoot
What?
Who took the photos?
This was very embarrassing.
Wait a minute. You told me you had no photos of the engagement.
This is tremendously embarrassing because I didn't want. We hired a photographer.
Tell me about the first day, because you went to a scenic overlook.
So the first day, I am a mess, trying to wing it.
You're in like stained sweatpants in the picture I saw, with just a bulging ring box in your pocket.
It looked so big. It looked like I had a jumbo Rubik's
Looks like
cube
Ben
in
Mintz.
my pocket. I can maybe show it.
Were you going to propose in sweats?
Shorts. They were shorts.
Oh, they were shorts, okay.
Athletic shorts.
Athletic shorts, okay.
But I thought it was fine if we were doing an overlook and I wanted to make it a surprise. So we're driving on Mulholland, if you've ever heard of it. It's one of the most scenic roads I've ever been on.
Yeah.
And we keep passing scenic overlooks and like, that would be perfect, that would be perfect. But I didn't want to be like, let's stop there and get some pictures, because I would never say that. But eventually I was just like, we should stop at one of these overlooks.
Now, I have a question. Did she know you were going to propose at some point on this trip?
I think, yes, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. But the pressure was even more on then, because I wanted to make it a surprise. Mm-hmm. And we kept passing, and there was a TikTok DJ at one, and I was so pissed. Oh. We finally get a clear one, but people keep passing. Like, people keep like running by. So I just couldn't do it. And that was like the most like shameful feeling. Like not having to wait another 24 hours.
Yeah. Did you choose your ring like with her? Like, did you get some input? Hey, what type of ring are you looking for? Or did you just completely wing it and go out and...
She kind of helped with the process, because I don't know rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the smart way to do it.
How long did you have the ring until you proposed?
A couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so we did the photo shoot afterwards.
You did a photo shoot?
Hold up.
What?
What was that?
That was a noise from somebody's device. Fasoli. Fasoli, he's talking about his engagement. Are you watching YouTube?
Sully, you're a recently engaged man yourself. Show some respect.
Instagram update kind of fucked me up, and the Reels page is too.
You're scrolling Reels while Kyle's talking about choosing his forever life partner? Oh, fuck this. I gotta get to Reels. I don't want to miss any Reels.
Instagram story.
Dude, there's nothing more insulting. Reels. Okay, so you hired a photographer? Actually, I thought you didn't.
I'm recounting this horribly. But yeah, we go to this beach, and it's in Newport Beach, and it's filled with like beautiful boy surfers.
Yeah.
And the photographer had me. We had to do one where I had to jog behind her and then pick her up from the back and twirl her. And we had to do like 10 takes of that. One where I had to do an airplane.
Can I ask?
What?
Bro, I was so embarrassed.
Can I ask a couple questions?
Yeah.
Did you decide to get a photographer like the day after, or like right after?
Obviously, I didn't decide this.
Obviously,
Right.
You're the one that proposed. I don't think that's an obvious
No,
thing.
I was game. Like, we wanted to get pictures. So we're like, we might as well, when we're in like one of the most beautiful parts of the country,
Yeah.
do them on Newport Beach.
So how did you find this photographer?
She found him.
Like after you proposed, was it the same day?
It was the same day, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, we start off normal, like just standing on the beach. And I'm like, perfect. I think that's good. She took like 26. I was like, that's it. Let's go. And then we did the airplane, where I had to
Explain
get
to me
behind
the
her,
airplane.
grab her.
Yeah, what's the airplane?
I had to get behind her, and we had to interlock hands in different airplane wing positions, and I had to do a little fucking airplane. The surfers are watching me. The surfers are catching waves in the background. She said she'll Photoshop them out, but I'm like doing that in front of
Some of the coolest dudes imaginable.
I had to twirl her. There was this one, we're on a rock.
Were you pretending to like laugh during it? What was your face, or were you getting pissed in the pictures?
Getting pissed. And it was a photographer, but I had to do like moving things. Like I had to like kiss her on the temple and then twirl her around.
Do you have any of these?
The worst was chasing.
What? Yeah, explain the chase.
We had to walk like 50 yards down the beach closer to the surfers. And she had to start running. Then I had to jog after her because she went to get a bunch of motion.
But your fiance is pretty competitive. Did she let you catch her, or did she give you?
It was, yeah. And
Did you really have to run?
I had to like pick her, like tickle her chip.
Gotcha.
And pick her up. And
Are you just scowling in these pictures?
when we got a preview, I look horrible. I look like a filthy bitch. I'm not even like being critical and
What do you mean,
self-deprecating.
filthy bitch?
I looked so pale and disgusting and fat, and like the filter made me look like shit.
How much did this photographer cost? A last-minute LA photographer.
Bro, bands.
Really? Bands.
I don't know. I didn't pay.
What? You didn't pay?
He already paid for the ring. He shouldn't have to pay for the
Let me
photographer.
see a preview.
I don't have them. I was so disgusted at how I looked.
How did you see them?
I ruined the photos because I looked so shitty. I was in this like these linen pants and shirt that made me look just like a chubby short bitch.
Was it too baggy or something, or what?
It was too baggy, I think. Yeah.
Did your fiance agree that you looked like shit in these?
All but, yeah.
Dude, while the same day you proposed, I just happened to just get in a huge argument with my relationship in my life in a fucking home.
I did that too on the same day. Yeah. Okay, we had a lovely day.
No, it was just
day.
like you made this huge life decision, and I just brought my girlfriend to tears in Home Goods.
Let me guess. You wanted a product.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to do a
what
nice
product
date
did you
thing.
want?
I was trying to do this cute night date thing where I was like, hey, let's go to Home Goods, which is like a buzzword for her.
Is that like
her
Hobby
ears
Lobby?
perked
They
up.
have like different fixtures.
It's like a lot of like vases and like really, really shitty decorations and what else is in Home Goods? It's just like
Candles?
Yeah, there's candles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have a ton of.
You wanted something that wasn't a conventional home object or centerpiece.
Yeah.
What was it?
Okay, so we're shopping around. I was like, hey.
Was it a weapon?
No, it wasn't a weapon. But we're in Home Goods, and I was like, hey, like let's go pick out some Christmas decorations on me. We'll
Was
get
it
our
like a
house all-
stone
all Chris-
liver or like some type of organ?
You're getting pretty close. And I was like, here's the catch though. And I was just being cutesy. I was like, I get to pick out one ornament. I get to pick out one decoration, one Christmas decoration.
Oh, this is for Christmas.
So yeah, it's all Christmas stuff. And so we're pushing the cart through, and she's filling it up. And she walked away to like look at another aisle, and I found something on the shelf, and I took it off and I put it in the cart. And I was like, hey babe, I picked out my decoration. It's already in the cart, so like, whenever you're ready. And then she goes to the cart, and it's a pretty big golden gorilla with a backwards hat lifting a weight.
Oh,
and I just did and I just did it as a joke, right? But
Golden gorilla? Okay.
Yeah, and I was fully
Backwards hat.
planning on taking it out
Lifting a weight? What is that? Bench press?
No, he's like curling. I'll show it to you. It's really fucking sick.
Is it related to Christmas at all?
No.
Okay.
But it's like it's like this big. It's probably like that. And it's a golden gorilla, backwards hat, mean mugging, just lifting, curling.
That's a pitiful piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I saw it, and I was like, this is funny. And then she didn't laugh. She just goes, no, we're not getting that. And that's when I was just like, we're gonna fight. And so I decided to like die on the hill that we were getting the gorilla. And she was just like, I was being such a cunt, dude. She was just like, that's not Christmas. I was like, says who? Who says that's not Christmas? People celebrate in different ways. And I was being such an asshole over this giant gorilla that was substantially more expensive than any of the other decorations. It was like $41.
It's a little bit Christmas.
It's a little bit Christmas.
It's
And then
festive.
she had something with gingerbread, and I was like, why is gingerbread great? I was being such an asshole. I was like, name one movie with a gingerbread man. You can't say Shrek.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Shrek isn't Christmas. And then so it was just like, she was like welling up, and I was just like, I'm like, it's like, I was just like, I was being such an ass. I was just like, I'm getting the decorations, and like, why can't, like, I live in the house too. Why can't I pick out and make my, and
That's a fair point.
well, it's a big golden gorilla.
It's your money, you know?
And so now we bring it home, and it looks like fucking shit. And she's now like, I'm just like, let's not have the golden gorilla out. And she's like, no, we're gonna keep the golden gorilla out. So it's just
you a
like in the
lesson.
middle of a Christmas village on our shelf.
Oh yeah, with the
And that's-
dumbbell.
Yeah, so that's what I was doing while you were making a beautiful lifetime commitment.
I was,
airplaning with your girlfriend on the beach,
Oh my god.
arguing over an ape.
On our last trip, you bought that like 100-pound missile,
Yeah.
tank missile, but you just brought that straight to the Anus studio. If you had brought that home, would that have led to an argument?
No, I have like a corner in the basement where I have like this statue of like an Asian Elvis and like some other weird
right.
shit. I have like the Lance Bass People magazine that the headline was just "I'm gay." No, it's "Yup, I'm gay."
Yeah, okay.
That's real. It's funny. She got mad because I actually have two of those because I bought one off eBay and it wasn't going to come in quick enough, so I bought another one off eBay. So I have two of those. Like I have a weird corner downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that corner, whatever
The
you want to do
missile-
goes.
Yeah, it's getting pretty filled up. But no, she wouldn't have been too mad. But that was a nice giveaway at the comedy show.
Oh, you gave the missile away at the show.
Yeah.
Did
The host was like,
person-
"Hey, we're doing a missile giveaway," and he pointed to it, and like it just everybody was like, Corey was there. Everybody was kind of freaked out. They're like,
Man,
"Are we
there's a
allowed
bomb."
to take that?"
It's unsettling to look at.
It is. It's pretty.
It's a missile.
So with my set, I was just like, "Hey, who wants this missile?" And two dudes raised their hand. I was like, "Are you serious?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Come get it." And then they got the missile, and I was about to start my set, but then they just left. they left.
They just took the missile.
They got what they wanted out of me and left.
Was your show just filled with missile connoisseurs?
It was just a bunch of everybody just left after I gave away the
It's
missile.
all right, it was a
All right,
missile.
no point being here anymore. It was like a
How do you even
$300
take that home?
luckily, they live down the street. But I think that is pretty scary to walk around with.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, tiny little break to talk about our best friends over at Kraken. If you're going to trade crypto, do it right. No sketchy platforms, no sketchier customer support. That's why we only trust Kraken. Kraken lets you buy, sell, and swap over 300 cryptos without the lag, crashes, or the clownery. Buying crypto manually, that's old school. Recurring buys let you automate your investments so you can stack sats without even thinking about it. It's DCA done right. Buy more when prices dip and less when they spike. Link your bank in minutes, set it and forget it, and let your portfolio grow. And now there's Kraken Pay, which is instant crypto payments. No more excuses. Whether you're covering a lost bet, splitting the tab after a night out, or sending funds for the next wild adventure, Kraken Pay lets you move money instantly with zero fees and no banks holding things up. Oh, and refer your friends. Kraken will hook you up with 200 in USDG just for spreading the love. So quit waiting and head to kraken.com/barstool. This is not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of loss and is offered to U.S. customers, excluding New York and Maine, through Payward Interactive, Inc. All right, tiny little break to talk about our best friends over at Jackpocket. Mega Millions and Powerball Jackpockets are hot in the streets, and it's all the buzz right now. Our partners at Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app, have you covered. With Jackpocket, you can order your lottery tickets in minutes right from your phone. There's over $1 billion in lottery prizes, and that's been won over Jackpocket. Don't miss your shot at millions. Guys, if you're new Jackpocket customers, Kyle and I just started, you can get $5 in lottery credits when you opt in and use code STORY2, STORY 2. That's code STORY2. Check out Jackpocket and have a chance to win a little moolah. Okay, guys, tiny little break to talk about our best friends over at Game Time. We can't wait for all the amazing concerts coming up this fall, but what we don't want to think about is the hassle of buying tickets. We want to focus on the music, not the cost or the stress. Game Time puts the power back in the hands of fans. It's your go-to hack for scoring amazing tickets and unforgettable experiences. I feel you looking at me. What the hell? Kyle, I got tickets. I'm taking my dad to the Steelers-Bears game in Chicago. What? You don't have a mic. You're going?
Yeah.
With who?
A whole bunch of people.
What? All right, I guess I'll see you there.
Beyonce's family.
But yes, I will be there, and I got my tickets through the Game Time app, of course. Take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code Untold, UNTOLD, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, use redeem code Untold, UNTOLD, for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today, right now. Okay, time to talk about our friends over at Chubbies. If you're the type of guy who gets around, Chubbies Everywhere pants should be in your top drawer. These pants are lightweight, durable, and water resistant, and ready to tackle whatever the day throws your way. The Chubbies flannel overshirt combines the look of a classic flannel with the warmth of your coziest sweater. That's a good combo. It's the perfect for layering piece, warm, stylish, and versatile enough to wear all season long. Chubbies outerwear is anything but boring. It's built to keep you warm, cozy, and looking sharp. From bold quarter zips to banging jackets, they've got gear that actually makes cold weather fun. Imagine repping your favorite team while lounging by the pool or hanging out in the hot tub. Thanks to their buttery stretch polos and vibrant team-themed swim trunks, all 32 teams in the NFL are available. Whether you're tailgating, relaxing at home, or hot tubbing, NFL by Chubbies collection lets you represent your team in style. For a limited time, Chubbies is giving our listeners 20% off your purchase at Chubbies with the promo code ANUS, A-N-U-S, at checkout. But if it's Black Friday, skip the code and take advantage of even bigger markdowns during their exclusive Black Friday sale. Just head to chubbyshorts.com and make sure to show and tell what we sent you. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Shorter days don't have to be so dismal. It's time to reach out and check in with those you care about, and we remind ourselves we're not alone. As seasons change and days grow darker sooner, it can be a tough time for many. This November, BetterHelp is encouraging everyone to reach out, checking on your friends, and reconnect with loved ones, and remind the people in your life you're there. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you, so you can just focus solely on your therapy goals. That's very helpful. A short questionnaire helps you identify your needs and preferences, and our 12 plus years of experience and industry leading match fulfillment rate means we typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from our tailored recs. This month, don't wait to reach out. Whether you're checking in on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself, BetterHelp makes it easier to take that first step. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/new. That's betterhelp.com/new. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/NEW.
What else did Fasoli say? He said he found out Santa Claus isn't real.
When he
in
was
the
like,
same sentence that he found out porn is real?
Yeah, he said it was his sister's friends on the bus. They were like, Santa's not real, and go to xhamster.com.
I think that's exactly
For
how he
X-porn,
told.
X-video, X-video.
So you lost Santa, gained porn.
That's a
Pretty
solid
good
trade-off.
Yeah,
Sixth grade.
that's like a Goff Stafford trade.
So
Sixth grade is too old, by the way.
Sixth grade is too old for
yeah,
to believe in Santa.
Santa. I think too young.
And
for
maybe
porn.
a little too young for porn.
I
Dude,
think
that's the worst time of your life. Too old for Santa. Too young for
you put a
porno.
window of time.
What a depressing gap. That's a funny T-shirt. Can we get that? Can we get that out for Black Friday?
Yeah, too old for Santa, too young for porn.
Yeah, and it's just got like a little Santa and like a pussy.
A sad little leaguer. Yeah.
It's got Santa and a cock.
I think
What does that shirt mean, dude? What are you talking about? You're plenty old for porn.
I think I had my first wet dream in the sixth grade.
Dude, did I tell you my first wet dream?
So I think it's you're not too young for porn.
It depends on your pubescence.
True.
My first wet dream, it shows
I was old for my grade.
Yeah, were you?
Yes.
What
I
was your
stayed
first
back
wet dream
in
about?
preschool. What's up?
What was your first wet dream about?
But we're not going to talk about that.
Dude, mine was about jerking off. And the unlimited creativity of the mind. I just dreamt about jerking off.
I didn't. I know it. It took me a little bit to
You're
realize I could just use my hand. I kind of just used to like hump a pillow or something.
You would hump pillow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, back when you were in like 7th, 8th grade, like, you would, not you, I'm meaning the Queen's you would fuck anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were
yeah.
humping.
That was a haunted brothel. I was trying to contact the spirits.
We went to dinner in the Bass Pro Shops Pyramid yesterday, and we brought up to you how many flaccid dicks you've seen.
Yeah, again, you guys brought that up to me. So when I proceed with the rest, remember,
It was like
you
a
brought
weird
it up.
moment. It was like a weird moment in the dinner, and Kyle was just like, "You guys want to know?"
I did not say you guys want to know how many flaccid dicks I've seen. We were talking about sports and like top tier athletes. Me as a men's wrestler, college and high school, you guys assumed I've seen a lot.
And we
Oddly,
assumed
not
correctly.
a crazy amount in college or high school. Just my teammates and some guys at tournaments, but
What about just at parties?
yeah, but it's the same guys I've already seen.
Oh,
naked.
yeah, okay.
No new
It's
ones.
a rerun.
But I've seen the mass bulk of the vast majority of the penises.
Yeah, you
I've
can't say
seen
mass bulk before you talk about boy penis.
were this was a repressed memory. Were youth boys.
As opposed to what kind of boy?
While you were a youth as well.
That makes him seem even smaller.
So
youth boys.
The rules at wrestling tournaments in college and high school, you have to be in at least briefs to weigh in.
Mm-hmm.
But at youth tournaments, there were no rules. And I think I repressed this for a good reason, because otherwise my repertoire of memories would be felonious. It would be child porn. But now that it's so weird thinking back that all of these youth wrestling tournaments were filled with little boys weighing in completely naked.
How old? You did it completely naked?
I did it a couple times.
How? Do you remember the size of your piece?
No, because it had to be non-existent.
It was barely poking
I remember
out.
I did it at Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. I rember doing it.
And then
And the tables were like, you can't cover it with your hands. Because we don't know if there's foreign objects in your palms.
and are you just
No, there's no way they said that to you. They demanded to see your boy dick?
Dude, so in the youth wrestling tournaments, the kids working the tables were kids. They were like 14-year-olds.
So they were like freshmen in high school.
And I'm like 11, and I have to weigh in naked right in front. I remember the table's right here in front of you.
Like, how far away were they from your boy penis? From here to where? From you to where?
Like a big penis away.
Like this?
You're weighing in right in front of them.
And are they sitting down?
And like a lot of us, we're not like cutting weight like that, but we're still close enough where
What weight
we
were you
had
trying
to
to
go
hit?
naked. I was wrestling like 60 pounds, weighing in naked. I remember.
and are you surrounded by like all the parents?
All the parents.
Is there a towel to get in, or are you just walking around the room naked?
Everyone's naked. It's like in the auxiliary girls volleyball gym.
Where the lighting is kind of like orange.
And it's just filled with naked boys. And then adults working the weigh-ins. And that was just the norm in the 2000s.
So like the first time you did it, was it just so normal? You're like, yeah, I'm just naked.
It was part of the culture. And we were all so desperate to make weight and eat and drink that we didn't even think anything of it. It was like survivalism.
Did anybody ever like comment about your nudity?
No, like it was just part of the culture. But I remember
There's no way that still happens.
There's this team called Aliquippa. They're a football powerhouse outside of Pennsylvania, Beaver County. And I remember all the dads would hold their kids upside down naked and shake them because there was like a myth that would like decrease an ounce or two.
Dude, I can kind of get on board with that.
So we like the weigh-in rooms of these youth wrestling tournaments were naked upside down children.
And they were being shaken?
Shaken, and then like there was another myth that if you stand on your head naked, like
so it's just a bunch of upside down
naked boys
that are under 70 pounds.
Yeah.
And like guys judging them at tables?
Well, just making sure they made weight.
What was the scale like? Was it like the sliding scale or like?
It was electronic by this point.
Or did they just pick you up and you're like, yeah, you're good?
They give you a little squeeze.
Yeah, you're solid.
That's so weird.
So how many dicks have you seen then?
I was going to a lot of tournaments every Saturday, sometimes 2 a weekend for 15 years, 15 times.
And how many people were competing in tournaments?
Hundreds apiece. I could be in the 10,000 club.
10,000 dicks?
No, because most were in
Repeats?
at least underwear. Probably in the high hundreds.
High hundreds.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
just thought of something
trauma goes
else.
into wrestling, and I feel like not a lot of reward. Besides, you didn't have to pay for college, right? Did you get like a scholarship to Kent
I
State?
did, and then I lost it when I got arrested twice.
Okay.
But not all of it.
all those
lot of
cocks are for nothing.
No, just a lot of it. How much did you lose?
Not a lot of it, but I didn't have a full ride by any means.
Okay. Was it worth it?
What?
Wrestling in general?
We talked about this not too long ago because you punted on
Yeah, nothing.
any sort of normal experience. The first time you were ever a normal boy was after college?
It caused a significant social deficits for sure, but I was still like doing shit. I was still driving with my boys. I was still
Driving with the boys,
going
yeah.
to the movies.
But they were all wrestlers as well.
I had some non-wrestling friends. Yeah, you had to sacrifice a lot, but nothing is as hard as it. So in comparison, the life isn't that bad.
Okay.
Nothing is as hard as
Dude, that's the worst sales pitch I've ever heard.
people say. Once you've wrestled, everything else in life is easy, which isn't true. But nothing is as hard as cutting weight and then losing.
Yeah, that does suck.
Right.
I think
If you
that's
cut
the
enough
main.
weight.
How much of wrestling was fun? Let's say you have 5,000
None of it.
hours wrestling in your life of cutting weight, all this stuff. What percentage is fun?
None. It's just the feeling after winning.
Yeah, like when you have like your rival pinned, do you get like a jolt of ecstasy?
I will. Yeah, like winning in a one-on-one combat sport is a top feeling. So that's why people do it. But
Oh, you said you just thought of something though?
yeah, so if Marvin Gaye sued Robin Thicke, the case was Thicke v. Gay. That was the landmark case
Dude,
that changed the music industry forever?
It might have been Thick v. Gay.
Or gay v
Thicke v.
thick?
Gay. Like a James Charles identity crisis.
He's a thick, very
Why
gay.
am I?
Yeah.
I gotta pick one.
Yeah. Should I be
Saucy
thick?
Santana. What? I always mention.
I don't know who Saucy Santana is. You bring him up.
Cishet dudes have no idea who Saucy Santana is.
Who is Saucy Santana?
He's the thickest, gayest black man.
What makes him? Is he a rapper or something?
I don't know. He's just in the zeitgeist.
Saucy Santana. Oh. Oh my.
Donnie, you were
Yes.
talking about a rap battle you got into that ended up leading to you getting punched in the face.
Yes. So yeah, we were talking about that because we toured a drum shop here, and they had a lot of cymbals, Zildjian cymbals. I knew the Zildjian family. They lived in my town, and yeah, they went to a house party at their house, and I was a habitual freestyle rapper back in the day, and got
There's got to be a shorter name for that.
no, I was
I'm not going to say it.
okay. I was known to freestyle from time to time, and there was another rapper at the house party, and we got into a rap battle. You know, I thought it was all fun and games. No holes barred.
Was it another rapper, or did you just go up to a guy?
No, like I didn't go up and challenge this guy. I think he was he was rapping at the party, and I was like, oh, I rap too. And then he was like, yo, let's battle. So we started going back and forth, and I think,
Kind of
It's like
I don't know.
There's a Disney movie.
I don't know if that's how it went down.
It's just randomly rapping at a party.
Yes, and this was a guy I did not know. He was like
Dude,
from
you're
like
in the house of a cymbal mogul
Oh my God, who's this fucking douchebag rapping?
in the Zildjian house.
and he was
There's
from
another one.
Oh, fuck.
He was from a couple towns over, so I did not know this guy. I didn't know most of the people at the party. I was there with about 3 or 4 friends. And yeah, I mean, it's a rap battle. Like, you would assume that nothing's off limits. And I think I dropped a bar about his mom and immediately got punched in the face. And then the 3 friends I was with, one guy walks up and he's like, whoa, 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 what's going on here? He gets punched in the face. And then my next friend comes up, he's like, all right, what's going on there? And then he gets punched in the face.
Rap isn't supposed to be violent, man.
And then immediately all my friends have just been punched in the face.
By the guy you were rap battling?
The guy and all of his friends. It was the dude I was rap battling who punched me. And then when my friend walked up being like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Then like his friends came and punched him. And it was kind of just like the domino effect. All my friends got punched in the face.
You won the battle. He won the war. Mm-hmm. But is this somebody that you just said something hypothetically about his mom, or did you know personal information about her?
Oh, I did not know this guy at all. It was probably just like, your mom's fat. Like, it was not a very personal jab. It was not like, I didn't know anything like any inside details about his mom. But I think actually I don't know what happened. So that night we kind of all black out and leave the party. And then the following morning, I was like talking to someone who was there, and they were like, dude, like after you guys left, the cops came and like raided the party. Everybody just like sprinted away. And then they were like, and the cops said that like one of you guys called the cops. Like, and I was like, what? I don't think that happened. They were like, yeah, I think like it was like one of the neighbors who had like called the police. And I like swear to God that it seemed like I was being blamed for having called the cops on this party.
Are you sure you just didn't roll up to this party blackout drunk and start rapping at people and then get thrown out? Just like, fuck these guys.
That might have been it.
Oh fuck, it's my neighbor, he's gonna start rapping.
No, that did not happen. We were welcome at the party, and then until all of us got punched in the face. But still to this day, I'm like, I would not call the cops on a party, but I don't know, maybe there's like a 5% chance. I was so pissed off that when I came home blackout, I just called the cops on this party.
Outcast move.
I would bet you.
I don't think I have that narc bone in me.
I would bet you, since like our ages at Barstool are like mid to late 20s to early 30s, every single one of us in content had an attempted rap phase.
Oh my God, yes.
Me and KB for sure.
I did.
Yeah.
It's been documented. It was just the norm.
I mean, I was the member of a very successful hip hop group.
You were like the guy that left the Beatles right before.
I was Pete Best of the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the Beatles drummer who got kicked out right before Ringo. But no, I was making music with 2 guys in college, and we called ourselves Time Flies. One of them was my age, the other one was the year below us. And then I graduated. My friend Cal had to do another year of college because he wasn't really going to class that much. And so I graduate college. I don't have a lot going on for me. I end up moving to China to teach English. And then that like last year at college, they start taking the music thing a little more seriously, start sending their music out to blogs, and they like really blew up those years. So while I'm just like teaching English in bumblefuck China, the 2 friends that I made music with are like blowing up and touring the country.
No, they were massive. Time Flies Tuesday.
Time Flies Tuesday. They had a YouTube series.
Huge when I was early college.
Yes.
You were the first rapper out of all of us, though, time-wise.
Started in 6th grade.
Bay Tree Monkey. You were giving out cassette tapes.
That's, you know why? That was my era. Post Santa Claus, pre-porn. Where I had so much.
That's what you're doing.
Creativity and empty.
Yeah, it's either you believe in Santa,
then you rap,
and then you come,
then you start beating.
Then you start beating your fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's the new, like, you know, the evolution of man graphic. It's a little boy like writing a letter to Santa, rapping, and then just tugging on their fucking shit.
That's the stages.
That is the boyhood. 3 stages of boyhood. What were some Bay Tree Monkey songs? I remember you were giving out cassettes.
Fruit Salad.
I remember the album.
What type of salad?
I remember your cassette name was called Steam Room. And it was your little boy face taped over 50 Cent's body, but not the real 50 Cent, the PS2 50 Cent, or a Polygon 50
of course,
Cent.
Yeah. Of course.
What was Fruit Salad about?
I was like pretty good at writing.
For like you were in like 5th grade.
How did you come up with the concept to call it Steam Room? Because like you're hot, you're bringing fire lyrics that
I
emit
remember like
steam.
I had a really weird understanding of like what was cool and what was sexual. It's like my lyrics were about dudes in the studio shaking their booty. I thought shaking your booty was just all encompassing, like something.
That's the gayest
I thought
thing
that
I've
was
ever heard.
something cool to rap about. Like-
you thought shaking booty was for
I
men or
remember
women?
like downtown studio, my buddy shaking his booty, yo, and I'm thugging it out with some
like
guys from the
5th
hoodie, yo. Shake it, hop it, I rap for a small profit. But yeah, there was a lot of lyrics about my boys shaking their booty. I thought that was hard. And you don't blame me. A lot of rap music was about like booty shaking,
and
no
the
one
only
like,
people that you
ungendered booty shaking.
yeah, they never.
I feel like
they never
it's
implied
known.
for women.
Like
I think you might have just missed it.
yeah, like Cisco came out with a thong song around,
But it
that,
never
and
said
it
the
was, it
woman's
was only
thong
females
song.
shaking
Yeah.
their
It's
booties.
always
in
like,
that
yeah,
music
just
video.
general ass shaking. And I was like, all right, noted. I got some material.
I know some people. So would you like name drop your boys, like Shelton shaking?
No,
his
but
booty?
it was like I said, downtown studio, my buddy shaking his booty, yo, and and I'm thugging it, dude. And I was at the high school football game singing that in a circle with my hat out, getting dollar bills.
I remember that
Wait, you would perform this live?
under the bleachers
yeah.
by the concession
I don't know how
stand.
I was like such an anxious and shy kid, but I was rapping for crowds.
Dude, I was doing
yeah,
magic at
that's
those same
wild.
football games.
It
I was going up to people, turning a $2 bill into 2 ones.
You were, bro.
Yeah. You and I just
You
had
had-
that corner on lock for the entertainment. The 2 autist middle schoolers in the corner.
Yeah, because that's not something like you're not the most performative guy these days. Like you wouldn't. You
I
haven't.
wasn't
like,
then either. It was like I thought I was so good that like I had to do it.
Why Bay Tree Monkey? I know you lived on Bay Tree Drive. Why Monkey?
Racist. I didn't know any better.
Oh man! All right. Anything else, boys?
I got one steam room story. If you guys
Okay.
want to hear it, it's yeah.
Better sauna. Oh.
Yeah, my friend was at the steam room in the New York Athletic Club. He would go sometimes during his lunch
That's a gay
break.
haven, no?
Yeah, he did not know that, and so he was in
Me either.
the steam room sometimes.
Fuck.
He would go there and try to take like a half-hour nap sometimes during his lunch break. So he went there, he dozed off, and he woke up to a 75-year-old man fondling his nuts,
That'll happen.
Who's nuts?
his own nuts.
Oh, okay.
Your boy's nuts?
Your
my-
boy's nuts?
My boy's nuts.
Wait, a 7-year-old man fondling your boy's nuts.
Yes.
So your boy got sexually assaulted.
Sexually assaulted, and he woke, but he was like, it was a very like elderly man, so he didn't want to just like all of a sudden attack him, start punching him in the face. So he woke up, he was like, what the fuck? And the man just ran out of the room. And so then my friend calls the police, and the police like show up, and he like explains what happened. And the police just start laughing at him.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, why didn't you beat him up? He was an old man.
That's true.
Yeah, you should have beat up the old man. That's
That's
like,
true.
Like that's probably the only fight I'm ever gonna win anyway.
That's a given. That's the one you
that
have to take.
Yeah, but I feel like if you punch like a 75-year-old man in the face, like
I
there's a
think
good
you at
chance
least
he's just
gotta,
dead.
he could die.
You don't want to have murder on your conscience.
You also don't want
You
to
gotta,
fight
like-
naked.
Like,
Like
Yes.
if I ever got if we're on Beale Street and I
That
get
is
cornered
true.
by some fellas, I'm ripping my clothes off.
Yeah.
but I feel like if you wake up to a dude fondling your balls and your knee-jerk reaction isn't to beat the shit out of him, then maybe you enjoyed it.
That or maybe that's a thing there.
I don't think he enjoyed it. He like I don't know what you're gonna do. Like his first response was just like, "What the fuck?"
No, you're
Right,
right.
that-
I don't
yeah.
know if I would touch him up.
Yeah. And then Yeah, I mean, this story's not related at all, but another friend was on New Orleans trying to buy some blow, and a dude told him, "Hey, listen, if you can stare at my penis for
If you can stare, was it
If it-
grotesque?
he goes-
was it
he
like an
goes-
illusion?
no,"
It'll make you,
You missed
dizzy.
it.
he goes,
An I Spy book down there.
He goes, all I need is for you to just look at my dick for 3 minutes and I'll give you a bag of Coke for free.
3
And
minutes.
so my friend said, yeah, sure. He didn't have to touch it or anything. He just had to look at this
I
guy's
think
cock
your
for a few
buddy's lying
minutes.
to you, and he might have just sucked a cock. He's like, no, man, I just had to look at it. Your buddy sucked a dick.
Sucked that cock.
Your buddy sucked that
Oh
cock.
yeah, bro. I just looked at it.
Yeah, dude,
for
I just
3
had to
minutes.
stare at his cock.
These are two completely different people,
Different
too.
dudes.
If it was
Okay.
the same person telling me those two same stories, I would definitely have my suspicions.
Understandable. Yeah, dude, I just had to look at a cock.
Yeah, so we're going to Beale Street tonight. Let's hopefully not have to stare at any cocks,
Yeah,
but
we'll see.
whatever we have to do.
Shake the bootio. All right.
All right.
God bless.
God bless.
God bless.